What is up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, coming at you with 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we duel with a different deck every day. Today we're taking a look at Noble Knights, everyone's favorite monsters of Arthurian legend. And we're having ourselves a good old fun time, swarming boards, and exceed summoning, and all the good stuff that Noble Knights like to do. And so, of course, big shout out goes to Mr. Libra October, who suggested I once again take up the sword of Noble Knights. So we're going to go ahead, and we're going to take this deck out into old YGO Pro, the Wild West of Yu-Gi-Oh! Have ourselves a good old time with this deck today. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, our first opponent, trying to go first with this deck. I mean, I could also go second, that's totally fine. Honestly, you could do either or. Opening hand's alright. I mean, it could be better, it could be worse. Robin Master Rule 5 territory, this is fine. As long as this ain't another one of those darn scrap decks. Those things are annoying. Junk Speeder definitely on his way to getting the ban treatment. We're up against some Raidraptor action. Apparently that's what we're up against. Tribute Lanius. It's going to be milling out a Raidraptor. Probably going to be Mimicry Lanius. Yes, sir. I've played me some Raidraptor in my time. I kind of understand what they do. As for our hand, we've got several different things we can do. Actually, it's pretty dang sweet what we can do. I mean, I've got Evane. This is one of our stronger Noble Knights. I can summon it, equip it with an equip spell. I got a sweet token that I can use to start my plays up. I've got this rabbit. It ain't no ordinary rabbit. And this guy lets me summon out two of my normie monsters that I can also use to go for my Linky monster. You know, while we're mostly about the exceeds in this deck, Isolde is still a key play starter. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go with the rabbit. I have a good feeling about the rabbit. You know, I think that the rabbit is better and I can save a vein for later. I just feel like, you know, the rabbit will be better. That's all I'm thinking. Okay, so he's got his Force Strix. And he's got Booster Strix. Alright. Well, once I get my thing started, it won't really matter if he tries to blow me up. Because I've got a card that'll protect me from being exploded. So the question is, are you just going to summon this owl and end your turn? Set up a few trap cards, I see. Probably a few negates in there, which is not good, but we'll have to see what happens. Alright, let's go with our rabbit. He ain't no ordinary rabbit. I can banish him to summon two normie monsters. I swear, if you... Well, actually, I've got called by the grave, so if you want to ash me now, then that's fine. That's totally fine and dandy, dude. But he did not, so I shall summon forth two, the Noble King Artorigus. There you go. So now I'm going to go for Isolde. She is the Tale of Two Swords. And when she's summoned, I can add one of my warriors from deck to hand. I just can't use it this turn. So I'm going to get brothers. My brothers from another mother's. These guys are very good for also starting up plays. And what I can do with Isolde here is by milling out a few of my equip spells. This is actually a good thing. I can get out another monster. So I mill 4. What do you got? That's what I thought. Okay. So in this situation, I'm going to go for Pellinor. Huzzah. Let's see. The face at Marsh Control, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what we're going to do, equip Excalibur onto Pellinor. Because what I can do with this dude is I can get rid of my equip spell and I can bounce his monster. That way he doesn't have a monster. I can't attack with Pellinor, but that's fine. Ah, but he had Gust. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate indeed, because I was going to do more things. I was going to summon out Kustanin. Well, it's sad but true. I'm just going to have to... Nothing else I can do this turn, because that one negation did hurt. I really did need that, but it's fine, because... The thing about Excalibur is you actually want this in the graveyard. And the reason for that... Okay, whatever. Yeah, the reason is you use this to rank up your rank 4 Xyz monster. Basically, you turn this dude into this dude. And that's pretty dang sweet. Alright, so he's got Wise Guy Strix. You know what? I'm gonna say no. No more searching out fuzzy wuzzies for you. Might be a bit of a waste, but I'm really sick and tired of that bird. What do you got? You gonna use another one of your negates on me? Go ahead. That's what I want you to do. I mean, he's got this owl. The owl is getting rather thick, if you know what I mean. But I should still be okay. I should still be okay, because like I said, my rank 4 Xyz here, he's all about spell trap destruction. I can destroy spell traps up to the number of noble arm equipped spells I've got. And this guy pops monsters. Granted, he only pops one at a time, which is rather odd if you think about it. But, yeah, he's got this. He's got that. He's got Mimic Elanius, which adds any Raidraptor card. He still has Booster Boy, I gotta remember that. And he still has Pain Elanius. Basically, he can take 1,000 damage and summon that as a level 4 monster. Raidraptors, man, this is what they do. They swarm the board with a bunch of owls. It's kind of their thing. He also has Avenge Vulture. Okay, took damage, he can summon that. This thing is 4,000 now. That's a little concerning, but I still think I'm alright, because next turn I got brothers, so I can summon out, like, all these, well, 2 of these monsters. I can only summon 2 additionals, but that's still pretty good. I mean, he still has Force of Strix. But once I destroy these will become easier to destroy, so I'm not too worried. I'm not very worried at all, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's got Boost of Strix, but whatever. And then he gets Rank Up Spell. If your Raidraptor exceeds set Rank Up Spell, and he got Shave Force. Alright. That is certainly something he has. I cannot deny that he has the force of shaving. So, what are you going to do now? Are you going to use it now or later? It's possible. It's possible he's going to go for what's-his-face. I forget its name, but he's not going to do it yet, so that's a good thing. Okay. Our turn, indeed. Let's use Reinforcement of Army. Might as well bait out any other negations. He did not negate, okay. I'm going to get another brother, just in case. Just in case we need it. So I'm going to depend on what these 2 are, but I'm going to go ahead and summon the Noble Brothers. Noble Brothers goes off. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to summon out Yvain. And we're going to summon out, we'll summon Pelennor. We'll summon out another Pelennor. That'll work. Alright, very nice. I could mill out a bunch of equip spells again and do that again, but I won't do that just yet. Yeah, let's do that. So, this dude is our additional rank 4 Xyz. This is Noble Kustanin. I can attach any number of materials to bounce that many cards. Right? Target that many cards, return them to hand. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to attach 1, 2, 3. I only need to detach 3. I'm going to bounce this, that, and that. No more owls for you. I mean, granted, they're going back to his Dexter deck, but, you know, they're not on the board. That's what's important. Cattle Call. Uh-oh. That's not good. I was thinking, you know, what if Cattle Call, but it's 3,500, but its effects negated. If only. If only, man. This is fine. Your effects are negated, therefore, I can do this. Let's go for Excalibur. I'm going to rank up my Kustanin into King Artorigai. Hello, and when he's Exceed summoned, I can target 3 equips and equip them to him. So I'm going to that, and this one. It's a thing with Galatane gives you 1,000, but you lose 200 attack every turn. It's good for going into the end game, but not so much early, because, you know, your monster's going to keep getting weaker. I'm also going to gain 500 off of this. Good old Noble Arms Caliburn, 500 life points. So I'm going to go ahead, detach material, pop that. Get out of here, Ultimate Falcon. You're dead. Alright. And I can special summon Kustanin, why not? Let's summon Kustanin. I have a Noble Arms equipped spell on the board. And let's go for Isolde again. Just mill out all of the equipped spells. We don't need all these equipped spells. We need monsters. We need monsters. And I'm going to summon Madrot just because. There he is. Let's go for the dude who pops the spells. I think that's a good thing to do right now. The original king of noble knights. I'll go ahead and do both effects. Doesn't matter. Basically, I have another normal summon, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to get Clarence and Galatane onto this boy. So yeah, I get an additional normal summon, but obviously I'm not going to do that because, yeah, no. I have no monsters to make that work. So let's go ahead. Detach material. Pop a few face downs. I mean, this might be readiness, but even if it is, I'm popping Shave Force. That way he doesn't have Shave Force. What do you got? You got something for me? Is it a Christmas present? Alright. Oh, no, he didn't even chain readiness. What a fool. Alright, now it's our turn. I mean, it's been our turn. Feels like it's been a while since it was his turn. But yes, go ahead. Isolde will attack that. He's going to pop Isolde like a fool. What a foolish fool. I'm going to attack with our Tory guy here. He can't be targeted, and he can't be destroyed once per turn. It's pretty nice. With the Arms of Destiny and Excalibur at the same time. It's pretty sweet. Not going to lie. So now, he's going to be taking a big old 3,000 damage. He's low on stuff, but he does have readiness in the grave, so he can make it so he doesn't take any damage for a turn. So that's a thing. I gotta be careful about that. But he's got no board. He's used up a decent number of his stuff. I mean, he's used up 2 mimicries, and he's almost out of fuzzies. So, he's in a difficult spot, but it's not to say that he's dead. You know what I mean? Like, he's got that thing. He's got a Vanishing Lanius. I gotta play Raidraptors again. It's hard outside of Master Rule 5, but I still think I could do it. Alright, so you got Lastal Strixu. Return to the X-ray during the end phase. Okay. So basically, he can tribute this thing to summon out another super powerful Xyz, but then it goes back to the extra deck in the end phase. So basically, what that means is he could just use that to try and beat over Artorigus here. I mean, that's certainly something he could do. Or he could be trying to go for the Link. I don't know. He's certainly thinking of something. It's a difficult choice. You either go for the Link, or you go for the Xyz just to beat over one of my monsters. You can't beat over this because of, my Noble Arms, but you could beat over this, conceivably. Ultimate Falcon is a thick boy. He's 3,500. But his effects are negated, my dude, so that's the thing. Alright. Yeah, I put him in a difficult spot. I knew blowing up his back row would be a good idea. I knew I had to get rid of Shave Force at the very least. That was an important one. He's thinking. He's thinking. Come on, man. Make a decision. Hop to it. Hop to it. We've got other duels to do today. And I've got more Noble Knights to do. Honestly, this is probably the best sort of situation we could have. Like I said, there's only 3 Xyz in the Noble Knight archetype. It's kind of weird because they are mostly bad Xyz summoning, but this is the ideal situation where you get 2 of these dudes on the board at the same time, and then you just got all these equips. It'd be even better if I had, all of them on one dude, but such is life. Clarence here, if you're not unfamiliar, it's kind of the worst one. But it's useful in certain situations. I can attack directly with this thing, but all the, my other monsters can't attack. Right? No, that's not how it is. But yeah, my opponent's time up. Okay, so I'm going to count that as a win, because I really don't think he could have gotten over this. Even if he went for, Ultimate Falcon, it wouldn't have worked. So I'm going to go ahead and call that a win. Let's go for duel number 2, and continue being our noble boys. Alrighty, our second opponent. Let's see what we got going here. Them noble boys on the sleeves are looking on in awe. They have no idea. Hey, the rabbit's back. It ain't no ordinary rabbit. Okay, so we're going second again. This is fine. I mean, I really would like one of my equip spells. That would be really helpful. I think this looks like SHWARDS to me. Mathematician's not played in much else. Oh, I mean, Burning Abyss too. Yeah, okay, Burning Abyss. Effects are negated, so he gets to survive. Okay, that's fine. Going for Dante. Good old Dante, Mr. Dodge the ban list. And he's immediately going for Beatrice. Interesting. I mean, he did ditch Scarm, but I'm surprised he didn't use Dante's effect first to dump more things, you know? That's usually what you do, but who am I to judge? I am not. Immediately using Beatrice? Nani? Well, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna be like, negating Dante. No. That way he doesn't get the Dante effect at the very least. Who are you dumping? Barbar of all things, maybe? Who knows? Very odd player of the Burning Abyss. Usually they're a bit smarter than this. I mean, he's got Dankus Diablos. If a dark monster is tributed, special summon this card from the GY. If it was there when you tributed or hand, even if not, okay. But you need to tribute summon for that, and I don't recall Burning Abyss tributing very often. Yep. So you get a whole lot on not much. Okay. Like I said, let me think about this. Okay, here's what we do. Rescue Bunny. Go for Bunny. I'm going to summon out 2 of these boys. We're going to need the 3rd in a minute. So what we're going to do, go for Isolde. There she is. Go for Isolde. Okay, Isolde goes off. I'm going to go ahead and add brothers for later. You always want to get a brothers in your hand for when you need it. So what we're going to do, dump some equips. We'll dump this, that one, and this one. I don't think Arfadu is going to be very helpful in this duel, considering Burning Abyss don't use a lot of set spell traps. If you don't know about Arfadu, it's one of the equipped spells. You blow up set cards. I've got Gawain. I can summon him while I have Artorigus, the normie monster. Let's go ahead. I could go for Kustanin. But I'm going to go for Artorigus. Just because I want to beat over that. I could just bounce it, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and get Guillotine. That and that. I'm going to leave the other one in the graveyard for now. And then, let's see. I don't need to do that. I do need to gain some life points, though. Desperately low on life points right now. Okay, let's go ahead and attack Beatrice. Get over that booty. Get out of here, Beatrice. I mean, yeah, your effect goes off, but whatever. What are you going to get back? From the extra deku. Well, that is a 2800 booty. Can't be targeted. I can't be destroyed, so I don't really care. Okay, your move, bruh. Alright, Scarm goes off. That's fine. Maybe I should have saved the, I should have saved Call by the Grave for this, but whatever. Whatever, hindsight's 2020. Target a monster on the field, banish till end phase. Okay. If that goes to the grave. And he could get rid of Artorigus for a turn. This is possible. We'll see. Send a Burning Abyss card from hand to graveyard, draw a card, and then that goes off. He shall return. You know what? I'll get that one back. But not the other 2. I probably should have just gone all 3, but whatever. Yeah, I probably should have just gone for all 3. Okay, making slight mistakes here, but it's okay. Because it's Burning Abyss, and it's not Wait, was this Master 05? I forgot already. Layer of Dankness. You have no soul. You have doubly no soul. Alright. So, Lilith and Radiant. He's going to be tributing my Kaiju that I loved like a brother. I love that card like a brother. Not going to lie. Alright, so what weird trap card are you getting? Nothing of any reasonable sort? I mean, one of those is troublesome. The other 2 really aren't. I mean, the pot is like recovery card. The Ballista is annoying because you contribute my monsters for it. And the other one's just a revival trap. I don't know what on earth he's trying to do. Anywho, this guy's going to be coming back in a minute. He gets this stupid token, and that other stupid token. I get this back, so that's good. And I will be able to hopefully go for the other dude and pop some stuff. That is my hope and my dream. Alright, so first off, we're going to go use Excalibur. We might as well try to bait this out. Oh, and that too. We might as well bait that out. Obnoxious, man. You and your obnoxious junk. It's junk, I say. Okay, so you get another trap card. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Okay, so Excalibur not gonna work today. That's fine. This is where we go for other things. Okay, let's go ahead for Brothers from Other Mothers. And we're gonna use that effect if my mouse will stop being stupid. There we go. Okay, all good. Okay. So we're gonna summon out these two. Summon out Yvain. Summon out Madrot. Yeah, I've got 3 monsters. What do you say to that? And I'm going to go for Caliburn onto Yvain, so I get that sweet token. It will be a very nice 1,500 point token. But that's not important. What's important is I gain that 500 life points. Okay, so now what we're going to do, go for Isolde II. Go for Hello, here I am. And Caliburn, don't really need to equip that, but I'm going to go for Isolde. I'm guessing that must have been the pot. I think I picked right. So I'm going to go for Kustanin. Just to have Kustanin, I can summon him if I have the equip spells and all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and mill out some more equip spells, because I'd rather have a monster on board than have equip spells in my deck. That's kind of the idea. Alright, I'm just going to get Boars. Give some Boars action in here. So let's go ahead for the dude that blows up spell traps. We'll go for the other guy in a minute. So Artorigus here is going to equip Arms of Destiny, Galatane, and Excalibur. Might as well give him all the protection he can get. So let's go ahead, nuke his spell traps. Yeah, that's right. Say goodbye to your stupid shite. Alright. I can't, oh yeah, I can't special summon because of Isolde's effect. Okay. Though, I can target 3 Noble Knights and stuff and get them back into my deck, so that's the thing I'm going to do. Let me think about this. Let's just get these 3 back. I need the equip spells in the graveyard, so we'll keep those there. My noble brothers. And I get to draw a card, and hey, I drew my negation. Very nice. And I can't summon nothing else, so I'm just going to go for the battle phase. Battle phase. Alright. Do you do anything stupid when you're destroyed? I'm going to guess so. Send random card from opponent's hand to grave. It's pathetic. What kind of stupid effect is that? It's like 10 times worse than a Trishula. Plus, I could just negate it. You know what? I'm just gonna negate it. There's a chance he'll just negate it anyway, so I'm gonna get rid of Destiny with that. Destiny will come right on back. Yeah. How do you like them numbers? Let's get rid of Lilith, the Lady of Lamentations. There you go, she did. Get rid of these tokens, because they're in my face. They did. They just dead, man. They just all dead. Alright, I think we're good for now. He's got this token, which is stopping him from going off with his, whatchamacallums. His Burning Abyss. I forgot the name of the deck for a second, because he splashed in Layer of Dankness. Honestly, other than if Mystic Mind never existed, I would call this the most degenerate field spell. Just because it's really annoying. You know, tributing your opponent's monsters is not very nice. But, yeah, Mystic Mind exists, therefore, is immediately not as good. Let's see, tribute 2 monsters, target normal trap, set to field, place on bottom of deck when leaves field. But he's just doing that to get Dankus Diablos out, so, yeah. Return to the front lines. Okay. And now he gets out Dankus Diablos, which is still an annoying thing, but whatever. It's like a whatever moment, you know? Like, I can special summon this dude next turn. I can easily... Wait, can I target you? No, I cannot target you. Okay, never mind. Getting rid of you might be slightly harder than I thought. But... we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be a bit of a trick, but I'm pretty sure I can out that. It's just gonna be a trick about doing it. It's gonna be a tricky thing doing it, but I'm pretty sure I can get around it. And he murdered my 2 ladies. This dragon is not a very noble knight at all. Alright, what do we got? Reinforcement of the army. I do like that. Let's get some stuff back. We'll get Isolde back, and... difficult decision there. I'm gonna get these 2 back just because. Give me my stuff back. Yeah. That's right. Oh, hey, impermanence. That's nice. I can use that later. Okay, so first off, let's go ahead, bait out the back to the front. You know, that's why he does that. I can pop my own stuff, you know. I'm totally fine with this. Although I'm not fine with the other Excalibur and already being banished and all that nonsense. I mean, he gets Beatrice, but whatever. I don't care. Let me think about this. I had a plan involving this. Alright. Start off by special summoning Kustanin. Get that boy out here. I could also just go for Utopia the Lightning, I suppose. It's kind of a dick move, but then again, this guy's playing dick cards. So, I think I'm just going to do that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's almost worth it. Let's see. Detach 3 destroys many special summon monsters your opponent controls. Banish them. What's the attack on? I can go for Utopia the Lightning after that. It's not quite worth it, is it? Go for Utopia. Trying to do some math in my head. That's 25, 50, 53, 63, 7. Okay, it's not quite enough. I was thinking if I went for Utopia Prime. But then if I use that effect, I'll lose all of my life points but 10. And that's very dangerous. So I'm not going to do that. I could do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm also going to add another card to my hand. Let's get another brother. Get me a brother from my other mother. Alright. Let's go ahead and do battle phase. Attack the lair of dankness boy. And then we'll just detach 2 materials, and goodbye, you're dead. You are dead to rights. Next turn, I'll get rid of Beatrice. I'm going to set this here. And we should be okay. I was thinking, yeah, I could have gone for Prime and nuked his board, but I didn't have quite enough attack to do it. Like, if I had an equip spell in my hand, I would have done it. Because then I could have gotten out the token and stuff. But I didn't have an equip spell in my hand because I milled them all. You know, such is a thing that sometimes happens. You know, like, I want to, you know, keep using Isolde to swarm board. But every once in a while, you still want an equip in your hand. What do you gotta do? Punch a vein in the face so you take less damage? Smart boy. That was the smartest thing you did today. The dumbest thing you did was challenging my knights. Alright, so then this guy goes down another peg. This is what happens. Let me think about that. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and attack. I could summon the Noble Brothers, but he can't attack unless you have exactly, what was it? If all you have is exactly 3 Noble Knights. It's kind of a thing. You don't use this guy for attacking, really. You use him for combos. That's what you do. Alright, so now he's going to be very low on life points. If this had been any other Noble Knight, I would have won just there, but it was not. Alright, so, could go for Isolde, but I think we're good. I think we're still pretty good and set. Like, yeah, this guy's put up a good fight. with his Burning Abyss. He started off weird. He started off weird in junk, but it didn't work for him. And I'm so glad I remembered to run Impermanence in this deck. So useful. And my opponent surrenders. Good on you, my dude. I just realized your freaking name. You're Solomon. Solomon had demons. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. But anyway, that's duel number 2. Very nice. Let's go for duel number 3 and do it all over again. Alrighty, our third opponent. Gonna keep on nobling our knights, folks. We're up against a lot of different people today, and that I appreciate. I like to go up against lots of varied decks. You know, it helps really show how good or bad a deck is if you show it off against a bunch of different things. And we'll go first this time, why not? It's an interesting hand. I am seeing Guinevere for the first time here. That's not something you see all the time. I'm going to go ahead for a Vayne and go for Caliburn. Excalibur. Oh man, I should have, you know, why did I make you guys the sleeves? I should have done Excalibur from Soul. He'll have to be like the transition or something. I'll figure that out at some point. What's your attribute? Light? Dang it all, my dude. You've turned me into a token man. All I have is a token. He has a Ghost Ogre, which is a card that's going to be in tomorrow's deck. I got a nice deck suggestion from a fella. He wanted me to play True King Dinos. And that's going to be pretty good. I feel like True King Dinos is good. I've only play-tested it a little bit. But the first time I play-tested it, I OTK the guy. So I think that'll be good. Okay, so he's got a monkey. You monkeying around with me, my friend? You trying to throw poop at me? Is that your strategy? Your strategy is to throw shite. What is this? This card in the extra one cannot be destroyed by battle of the monster in the main monster zone. The end of them. Fascinating. I've never heard of this card. Weird. But anyway, I've got Guinevere. She treats herself as an equip spell. She's useful on occasion. So, Madrot here. I'm going to go ahead and use his effect. Stop doing that! Stop it! Okay. Now I'm really annoyed. Not going to lie. Slightly annoyed. You know, because I'm like, I'm trying to do stuff, dude. And you're like, doing this annoying stuff. Stop with the Ghost Ogres. I can't do anything. And my dying mouse is malfunctioning. Alright. At the start of damage step, this card battles an opposed monster in the extra monster zone. You can turn both that card and this card to the deck. That's a really annoying card. It's like, well, he can't be destroyed in battle, but I can still attack it. So, like, literally you just summon, like, Pelennor and just ram into it. That's all you really need to do. So this is Zoodiacs, of all things. I was not expecting that. Zoodiacs is a very old deck that you don't see very much because their extra monster zone, or the extra deck, is still very limited. Alright, so he's got to attach, special summon the monkey back. I guess he's using this as a link climbing material. Interesting concept, I will admit. And he's got the Tiger Mortar, which attaches and attaches more things. He's going to attach probably Whiptail Crow. Yes, sir, he did. Alright, interesting enough. I just need an equip spell and I'm good. I still have Madrot number 2. Yeah, but he gets to just straight up banish me because that's how that Whiptail dude works. He can just straight up banish me and stuff if I battle his tiger. His tiger on a gun. And no, you cannot use the Hammer Kong this turn. Oh, hey, an equip spell. Sweetness. Alright, Madrot. Oh yeah, I can equip Guinevere to you, can't I? Yeah, why not? Why the heck not? There you go. Okay, Madrot. Do the thing you're supposed to do. Okay. 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 Screw it. Attack gravity controller. I'm doing some damage, dang it. And then your monster gets auto-destroyed because my monster was dark at the time. That's kind of how Madrot works. Yeah, that's only once per turn. Dang you and your hand traps, and I don't have my Call by the Grave. Dang it, it's like I put it in here just to stop stupid hand traps, and when I need it, it ain't there. Let's see, the thing about Boars is a one-of for reasons. All he does is add more Noble Arms cards. You know, basically you take 3, shuffle them, your opponent picks one of the, you know, that usual effect. But he's not that good, you know? I mean, he can also become a level 5 monster, but that's only useful because of the one rank 5 dude. What are you up to? Okay. Fascinating. What are you up to? Orchist! Orchist! Orchist? What the frick kind of deck is this? I'm very confused. I mean, it's an interesting concept. He's got all these different decks, but honestly, if it wasn't for all these hand traps, it wouldn't have worked, because I would have just ran him over. Oh, Lord, what is this? Unaffected by monster effects except those of Xyz monsters. Ironically, I am an Xyz deck. So, that's a bit of an irony there. Ouch. That hurt. I'm in pain now. Shite. This would normally be something I would use to get around that, but it doesn't work. Alright, here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna go for boars here. And... yeah, Guinevere doesn't work in this situation. So what I'm gonna do... go for Arfadu. Arfadu, I can reduce this guy's attack by 500 to pop a set card. Honestly, I think I might have been undone. All those hand traps really hurt me. This is why we play Triple Call by the Grave, people. It's because of annoying stuff like that. Ouch. Well, Guinevere, protect this man with your boobs. And then immediately go away, because why did that happen? I don't... What happened there? I'm not sure what just happened there. But, looks like we're dead. We're dead because he just hand-trapped the crap out of us. This is why we always run Call by the Grave, folks. Equip this card from hand to graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. Oh, it's because... I'm not actually sure. But regardless, yeah, we're dead. So I'm going to go into the 4th duel. And I'll keep scratching my head as to why Guinevere just immediately left. Marital issues, I guess. Alrighty, our 4th opponent of the day. I don't think we'll have any time for extra duels today, but I think we're still good on... you know, I've shown off the deck fairly well, I'd say. I mean, yes, the 3rd duel, I got shut down, but, you know, that happens every once in a while. What can I say? Opening hand is... that's a good way of putting it. Because I don't have an equip spell. If I had an equip spell, it'd be great, because I have Morgan, Boars, Madrot, everything. It's really going to depend on what sort of weird deck this is. Spell Absorption. That's not good, because oh, Lord, not a Aromage. They're all about the spells and the recovering of life points. That's an annoying thing. I'll tell you right now, it's an annoying thing. Here's the thing. If I had my Xyz monster, I'd be good. Because I could just straight up, you know, blow up his spell traps. And Aromages need their spell traps. You know? It's kind of an important thing to them. And I'm going to immediately say no to that. Yeah. Did you really think I would allow the Evil Thorn? No, sir. Not at all. Although I think he gets to draw another card because of this thing. It's not like a once per turn effect. He's attacking? Not actually. Okay, good. Don't actually attack, my dude. Okay. The time for comebacks is now. It's going to be difficult. I don't have an equip spell. What? What do you got? What do you have? You got something for me? You got something to gain some life points? Well, we'll see about that, my dude. I've got the Knightly Brothers. The Knightly Brothers are from other mothers. I might have to let him gain a few more life points, but... actually, now that I think about it... does he have a hand trap that stops attacks? I don't think he does. I know he has a hand trap, but I forget exactly how. I think it's like gaining life points based on a monster in the graveyard. So, what I'm going to do, so that he doesn't keep gaining life points and stuff, I'm going to attack this. I'm going to attack with everything I've got. That's step 1. Step 2, go for Isolde. Then go for our Torgus, blow up his spell traps. I think that'll be the smartest move. You know, we gotta be playing smash. I mean, he gains life points just because he lost a monster. That's the thing about Aromages. They're all about life point gain. But once he's lower than me, he's in trouble. Because his whole deck is focused around having higher life points. Alright, so now what we do? Go for Isolde. That's right, I have Isolde. What say you? I swear, do you have freaking Nibiru in your hand? It's possible. I have a strong, weird feeling that a certain, very obnoxious boy is in his hand. I'm gonna get Evane because reasons. I have this weird feeling that I want Evane. Alright, let's mill out some spells. Be like, you, and you. Get rid of those boys. He's thinking about it. He's thinking very hard about it. He's like, do I want to do Nibiru now or later? Okay. Pellinor, come forth on your horse. Of all the noble knights, he's the only one with a horse. I'm ending my turn. I'm going to go for the end of phase. Okay. I was just baiting out in case of Nibiru's, okay? I felt like there was a very good reason why he was stalling so much. And that reason happens to be a giant rock by the name of Nibiru. Okay, so now that Nibiru is not a threat, let's go for the popper of spell traps. There you go. Okay, so we're going to equip Destiny, Galatane, and Caliburn. And my opponent has error-coded me. Some people say this is just an error code. No, this is people being salty. Okay. So basically, he was going to lose all of his spell traps. This would have been game. It really would have been. So I'm going to call that a win, even though it's kind of a, people rage quitting on me win. And we're going to go for the end screen now. Alrighty, the Noble Knights of 2020. We did just fine. We got 3 wins. We lost when we got, destroyed because of freaking hand traps, but that's why we run Designator. We just had that situation where we didn't have it in our hand, so other than that, the deck runs just fine. It's not an ordinary rabbit, what can I say? And we just had ourselves a good time. I hope you guys had a good time as well. Smash like if you enjoyed today's episode. Tomorrow we have a fan request for True King Dinos, and I'm very excited for that deck. And so I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys again next time with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Action. Your boy, the Memphis XR8, is signing out. Take care.